very worried, but I don't feel that separation. And it's not much to go on. I mean, it's just a feeling. But it's feeling that helps me to hang on and think that he is okay, that he will just walk back in the gate.
Oh my gosh, poor Carol's a victim again. What I don't understand is on the 29th when her and Kenny Farr, and I guess maybe her dad might have been there too from what Kenny Farr says in episode 3 of the documentary on Netflix on Tiger King, they turned off, or Carol turned off the electric, the sewer, the water. I don't know if any of that's true. I haven't verified it. But if she was so concerned about him coming back, why would she do all that? Like if she had this hope that he would come back, why shut everything off? Another thing, let's look at this document here and the date on it. And then I'm going to play something from the interview I had with Ann, his secretary. And let's just see how worried she was and what kind of hope she had for her missing husband. Okay, this document here is going to show us who was actually, who had the power to make decisions of Dawn's estate, things like that. But Carol was one of them that was named. You see there's Doug Stolley and the daughters, there's quite a few people that were named in this document. The document is dated the 16th. So this is like the official date that Carol received some power to control certain things. Now I want to play this interview I had with Ann, part of it. And this document here gives us a date reference as to what Ann was talking about. We know that this newscast is around the 25th of August, around a week after he went missing.
The day after the conservatorship was set up, Carol was listed as co-conservator along with Doug Stolley as he was a completely impartial co-conservator. Carol took the conservatorship papers down to the phone company and she told them that she was my conservator. Of course, my name was listed on the conservatorship, but it was only for the estate stuff. Well, she convinced the people at the phone company that she had, with that piece of paper, that she had the power to have the phones turned off. I found this out because I tried to make a phone call and I couldn't. My phone was off. I went to the phone store, was on Adamo Drive, which is also Highway 60 in Brandon. And I asked them, I said, why? There's something wrong. I said, the bill's been paid. I know it has been because I had paid it. And now keep in mind, mine, Dawn's, Carol's phones weren't in my name. I'm thinking that there was a fourth phone, but I can't remember to be sure.
Okay.
But they were in my name, my personal name. They were not in Dawn's name or in the company name. Even though the company did pay for the phone bills every month, they were still in my name. And she convinced them that she had the power with that piece of paper to shut that off. And so, I had to call. I called Mr. Stolley. I told him what had been done. By that time, I couldn't get the phones turned back on. But I believe that Mr. Stolley told Carol that anything that was mine personally, that she couldn't do anything with it.
What kind of sense does that make? You're so worried. You have this hope that he's going to walk back through the gate. Well, you can look at the date on this, September 16th. So it's September 17th, basically 3 weeks after she says how worried she is. She goes and disconnects his phone service. That would possibly be your only way to get a hold of your missing husband. And I wonder, the Monday after, the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the week after, is Carol calling that phone, trying to get a hold of him? Wouldn't that be interesting to see these phone records, to see who was actually trying to call him? I bet Ann was trying to call him. But do you think Kenny Farr or Carol, do you think they were trying to reach out to him to say, hey, where are you at? Or did they already know he was gone and they wouldn't make an attempt? But to turn the only thing that could be your connection to this person that you're so worried about, that doesn't make sense to me. All right, I'm going to show you something else in this news report that is really disturbing and makes me question the integrity of this news report. I don't know who did it. I don't know who was behind the editing. But let me show you another clip from the flight instructor and clear something up for everyone, because I was confused about this also.
Today.
Sat and talked to him in the house for 10, 15 minutes. Nothing different, nothing new.
Seemed fine, happy?
Yeah, same old Don.
Lewis was last seen 9 days ago here at Pasco's Pilot Country Estates, shopping for ultralight and experimental planes, apparently for export to Central America.
Okay, so what it appears to me is that Don was last seen at that airport 9 days ago. I mean, they make it appear like that's the last time he was seen and he was looking to buy a plane. Also, you have this girl in the video who I think her name starts with a K. It appears that she talked to him that weekend, the weekend he went missing, and everything was fine. He was the same old Don. I mean, that's how this newscast appears to report things. He was seen 9 days ago at the airport. He was shopping for planes, and this girl saw him that weekend. I would like to talk to her. I haven't talked to her yet. I would like to find out if that's what she was talking about, because this next clip I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you what it was really about and how they edited this to make it appear as if it happened in a different way. And that's what's real disturbing to me.
He came up to me. He was thinking about buying an airplane.
Okay, so they have his former flight instructor stating that Don came up to him and he was looking, to buy a plane. Now, you watch this news report, and I'm going to put a link to it in the description of the video so you can see the whole thing. But what I have learned is that's the way that this flight instructor actually met Don back in the 80s. Don came in there looking to buy a plane, and this former flight instructor is talking about that. How Don came in and was looking to buy a plane. But when you watch this news report, they make it appear that he was there during this last 9 days when he was seen looking to buy a plane. But that's not the case at all. So why is this news report making all of these statements that are so misleading? I don't understand. I mean, is someone at this news channel affiliated with Carol or something? I just don't understand how they could make a newscast that is so misleading, that would throw off the public, that would make everyone think he was at this airport 9 days ago, he was looking to buy a plane, blah, blah, blah. It was very disturbing to me, so I would like to get the raw footage of this stuff and look into it, because this news report just stinks. And if Carol was so concerned, why did she disconnect his phone service? I just don't buy it. And this, like I said, this news report is so disturbing to me, I don't understand it. Everyone hit the thumbs up, especially if you don't like the video. If anyone can get a copy of this raw footage, this is from 1997. I believe it's August 25th is when it ran. It would be really interesting to watch it in its entirety, but I doubt they would give it up, because I think they misled the public as to what was really happening. Anyway, this was Ripper. I'm out. Everybody stay safe.